G'day people, I'm Monstad. Welcome back to this Empyrion 8.5 plus-ish playthrough. So at the end of the last episode we'd managed to get the Muncher Mark II in. Mark II because it has a turret fitted behind me. It's got a constructor fridge which my original Muncher never had, and at the moment the drill turrets are tucked away inside their housing there, as is the minigun. So what I want to do today is nail down a spot to make a base and hopefully start building it. But first, there's this sunken crash capital vessel behind me. I had a quick peek at it, and it looks like it's got some... Well, I know it has some good stuff on it because I recognised it when I saw it. So at the moment, I've got I made another oxygen generator. Because I'm only just keeping ahead of my oxygen at the moment. I really need to sort that out, and we'll do that when we get a base. I need to start generating water and making some proper amounts of oxygen, but this has some stuff in that I need for a base. Now let me go over it. I'm not sure if you can make it out properly from this angle, but if you've ever found the ship graveyard in space, you'll recognise this ship. It's one of the bigger ones that spawns up there as part of the ship graveyard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave my hover vessel just here. Let me just lower it down a bit close to the water so I can get back into it easily enough if I need to. That should do us. I've got oxygen on me, and I needed some explosives to destroy the core on this one because the core's underwater, so I can't use my weapons. So yeah, here goes. Let's do it. Let's put my light on so you guys can see a bit better. Now, as we go in, you might recognise it. It's a great big long... Let's get rid of my weapon so we can swim properly. It is quite buried, but this is like a big long open deck area, this. And that's how I recognised it from that, and I know for a fact this has some good stuff on it. Tier 2 fridges. I believe there's an advanced constructor on this one. The one in space usually has a warp core on it, but I don't think this one has that. Now the core in this one, I believe, it's got a load of grow plots as well, either side here, there and there. The reason I know this vessel so well is I've actually, in one of my own games, I've actually put this one back together again up in space at the graveyard and flew it away as my capital vessel because it's quite a nice ship, and it's got that big long open area in the middle there that serves perfectly as hangar. Now usually there'll be a warp core in here as well, but they haven't got it in this one, so the core is just here, so that's why I've got the explosives, because I just can't shoot it with my weapons underwater. So let's put one of those bad boys there and move away a little bit. Done. Okay, let's get our core in this one and have a look what it has. So the first thing I'm going to do is steal any oxygen or fuel that it has. So that's 7 of that. And fuel. Oh, nice. Went from 16 to 40 fuel packs. And I mined out that. Well, I don't mind at all. I mined out some of that Promethean asteroid. The deposit. I went back over there, and it wasn't. I thought it was guarded by a drone, but it actually wasn't. So, okay, let's see what this thing has. Let's sort it first. Boom. Okay, we've got 5 cargo boxes. I guess we could have a quick peek as what's in those. It should just be basic resources. I'm hoping for a good cobalt score because I don't have a lot of that. Plastic. Wow. I don't have any plastic. I just realised that. I need to find some grain. Well, I think it's any wheat products, wheat plants that produces the plastic. Yeah, advanced constructor, brilliant. Let's show that on HUD so we can. Oh no, we should be able to find that. We should be able to find it. What other equipment do we have? 2 armor lockers. Nice. Yeah. Got a food processor. 4 fridges. Ooh. Ah. Do you know what? It's because I came down and sort of probably got close to the vessel. Oh no, because it had power. It shouldn't have. Oh, I don't know. It's spoiled for some reason. I guess it's been under this water for a long time. Any cans? Oh, I've got a bit of salami. What's food? 51. Might as well eat that. Yum yum. Yeah, 4 grow lights. Nice. I've got lots of grow plant. Couple of O2 stations. Good. We need one of those. O2 tanks. Lots. And some other good stuff that we can get at a later date. When we get the deconstructor, which is one of the new things for the base, I've unlocked it, deconstructor, but I do need, yeah, advanced constructor, which we're going to find here. What else do we need? Energy matrix, coal, alloy, flux coil. Yeah, so there's. Do you know I haven't found a golem in this game while I've been looking around. I mean, I haven't done a lot of searching, but there's a lot of sand around. And I haven't seen a single golem. I wonder if they've nerfed the golems. I wonder. Okay, meanwhile, let's grab some of this stuff that we need. In fact, I'll do that. You don't need to. I guess, well, I'll put some of it on camera, and then if I can't find anything, I'll skip. So I definitely do want the O2 station. There's an armor locker. We might as well grab that bad boy. I'll also grab the doors rather than open them. These side compartments tend to hold. Oh, ventilators. We do need ventilators. Deco. Why not? Yeah, these side compartments. I think these are like generators, if I remember rightly. I don't think there are any generators in here. I will take some of these ventilators. Amazing how you take one block. I don't know if you heard that, but something came apart somewhere just because I took that block off. Very strange indeed. Let's head up a bit to the next F. I think that's the fuel compartment. Fuel tanks. Yeah. Definitely need those. I'm better off my jetpack off. Yeah, grab those bad boys. Should take some lights as well, really, shouldn't I? So, I mean, this is going to contain just about everything I need for my base, really. Come on, you can swim. You're not that useless. C, cargo. Might as well grab the cargo boxes. Oh, this tier 1 multi-tool is so slow. I started taking apart that that crash capital vessel. I had to stop. It was just too painful. Too painful. What's in here? Oxygen tanks. We need those on this planet. Oh, there's a lot of them as well, aren't there? Don't think I need that many, but we can. I guess we can keep some in reserve for when we make a capital vessel. Further up here, what have we got? It's like the bridge. Never hurts to have a bit of deco, does it? To spice up the place. I'll probably come back for all these window blocks at some point as well, because we'll use those. I mean, when we start making a capital vessel or even a small vessel, I'll come. Oh no, not a small vessel. I guess I'll come and salvage the stuff rather than take the full blocks. But if you want to make a capital vessel, we could come back and salvage this thing, most definitely. Where do we want to go? We want to go this way, don't we? Still haven't found the advanced constructor. I think it's along this corridor somewhere. Now I grabbed all the grow plots from the village, so I think we're probably okay for grow plots actually. But if we need some, we can always come back and get them. I think I could probably do with grow lights though. Oops, let's not do that. Let's not blow them up. I will put my jetpack on. Yeah. God, it's so slow moving around the water. Painful. Bridges, take a couple of those. Not really interested in the spoiled food. So the food processor, and the advanced constructor are the two really the key things that I'm looking for now. Once we have those, we could probably say goodbye to this place. I don't think they're buried. Maybe they are. It knocked me down towards this front end. So I may have to do a bit of digging. Bit of diggy. Alright, so look, what are we missing? Okay, let's pop that on there and pop the food processor on the HUD as well. And then construct a food processor. Welcome back. So, got wrong button. Got some good stuff. Let's take some O2. Yeah, I'm really running through that O2 quite quick now, so sort that out. Yeah, got some good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Oh, I thought I got fridges. Yeah. Okay. Full beans. So now it's a case of heading over to where I think, oh, let's go and get my O2 generators first, which are just over here on the beach. Being careful not to get munched by something nasty. 8 seconds. Oh, I might as well let that one produce. Get rid of that. Okay, good. So where was it? That's the next question. I had a couple of potential areas. This one here, it's outside the starter biome, even though it's fairly close to escape pod. It is outside the starter biome, so it's not a safe spot. But I like the look of this one more than the other spot that I earmarked. I mean, I'm sure there are better spots around the planet, but I haven't really had the opportunity to explore the whole planet yet. So what I wanted, because I got this idea of this like this Foreign Legion type desert fort build. So I didn't want to be too far from the water. That was the main thing, because I do need to generate water so that I can make my oxygen. But I also wanted it to not be on like grassy areas like this, if you can call it a grassy area. I want it to be either sand or dunes, so I think that would suit it. But I also want a reasonably flat area, and I was thinking this spot up here is Well, it does. I think it has the potential. In between episodes, I drilled a load of stone as well. Actually, I think my hole where I drilled it is over there. I just drilled into the side of the hill, or it might have been over there. Yeah, to get a load of rock that I could turn into concrete blocks so I could start building. So I should be fairly safe to build. I don't think I've built my... Yeah, I need my base starter, don't I? Yes, okay. I should be fairly safe to build until the point that I put a power block, such as a fuel tank or a generator or a solar capacitor down. Once I do that, it will automatically trigger, whether I power it or not, it will trigger drone attacks. So I can do a fair amount of building and live out of the muncher until I've got myself established with, you know, a cannon turret and defences as well. So to what end? That's probably the one thing I'm missing is a cannon turret. Do you know what? I probably could have taken the turret off that that capital vessel, because there was one on the front of it, and it would have. Even though it's like a plasma cannon, I don't think you get that when you retrieve it. I think all you get is like a projectile turret. What was I going to do? I was going to fill up a little bit of fuel. I've got plenty of promethium now, so I might as well pop some of that in there. And I do want to build a cannon turret. Can I? No, I need the constructor for the cannon turret. That's right, and the 30mm rounds. So as soon as I power the base, I have to put down a cannon turret before the drone attacks arrive. Let's get rid of those and put that there and pop that there. So I can do a fair amount of building in reasonable safety. As soon as I put the power down, and I'll need to do that to use the advanced constructor, I've got the first thing I've got to build is a cannon turret and ammo, just so I can get some defences going. I mean, I've got the minigun turret on top of the muncher that I could go out and meet any threat with if I really needed to, but you know, why not? So have I got everything in there? Yeah, I could do an EVA boost, couldn't I? Gold ingot. Don't know if we're going to find any gold on this planet. So, plastic. Plastic. Really short plastic. I need to find some plastic. I'm going to have to start growing some, I think. I might have to go and kill a load of Talon Guardians, because they tend to drop sprouts. I did kill a few when I was in the village. What did they drop? Blue pepper, fibre, padding, wheat. That's what I need. Wheat crops. Okay, so they will drop them. And corn, that will give me grain as well. So I've got 3 sprouts for grain and therefore plastic. Okay, so we should be good as soon as we get the grow plots down. Cool. Beans. Okay. Just pop that water in there. Right, okay. Good. Pop those things into there. I did go out and gather a load of wood as well. Do want to make... also want to make some steel blocks. Some wood blocks. 100 of those should be more than enough. Do I need that many? Probably not. Steel blocks. Did I gather a load of steel blocks? I can't remember now. No, I didn't. That was foolish. I think I was using the crash capital vessel for XP as well, because I set the thing to public and started taking it apart. No, I need some steel blocks as well, because the build I've got in mind, I'm going to need steel blocks because of some of the textures that steel blocks give as opposed to the concrete. So the majority of it will built out concrete blocks. Excuse me. And there'll be steel blocks here and there. I guess I could make 100, couldn't I? Should have enough iron. I can always get more steel plate by salvaging those crash ships anyway if I need to. If I getting low on iron. Do you know what? I'm just going to do 50 at the moment. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, let's put some of this stuff away. So I guess I could place those things as to where I want them. I don't think I'm going to need that many with the oxygen. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Don't need the deco yet. Keep the ventilators and the doors to hand. I'll need to pop a cargo box down so that I can store some of this stuff. Lights. Grow lights, I'm not sure where we're going to put the grow plots as yet. Food press fridges. Okay. Oh, I've got some armoured doors as well. Ooh. Shutter, I don't think I shutter. I could do with a hangar door. I don't think there's a hangar door on any of those CVs. Stair blocks. I will need stair blocks. So I was going to make the stair blocks out of wood because I want the wood texture on it. Is that everything I need for the moment? I think it is. I'll just grab the concrete blocks out of there. Yeah. Don't need any windows just yet. Okay. So let's grabbed our concrete blocks, didn't we? We did indeed. Let's grab some of the steel blocks. Leave the wood blocks in there for the moment. Oh, I might grab them. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is try and sleep for the night, so we've got daylight, so you guys can see what we're doing. Oh, I must have put my tent in one of the cargo boxes. Tent, tent, tent. Where are you, tent? Oh, there it is. I thought for a moment I'd left it somewhere after I'd used it. Oh, the sun's nearly up. Won't hurt though, will it? Okay. Let's do this from in here just in case any nasties around. Okay, so let me grab my thoughts together with regards to how we're going to build this. Okay, so I've just popped down my oxygen generators, keep then cracking them out. So I guess what we need to do is decide where the kind of centre of the base will be, because there's going to be a wall surrounding it. So reasonably flat. I guess we're on a reasonably flat area here, aren't we? So which way do I want the wall facing? Let me turn around. Sort of square down to there. Yeah, this sort of where my HV is probably a good spot. Let's lower that in a bit. Okay, we'll go with that. So just to mark that, I'm just going to stick some blocks around it. Okay, so what I want to do now is press N and go connect to base, because I want to build the first wall out this way. I'm not sure how much space I want in the center. That's probably going to be enough, I guess. Yeah. So I've got an idea in mind with it. I had a look at some images with these forts, and I've got an idea in mind. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up 5. I've got a color tool and a texture tool being built in the mobile constructor at the moment as well. So the front flat piece of the wall is going to basically have, well, it's going to be slightly asymmetric, the design. It's not going to be a simple square fort with 4 turret areas on the on the 4 corners, because that's not really how they were built. Now a couple of the corners will have things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A couple of corners will have that, but then the other sides of it will be slightly asymmetrical. Now, the way I've planned it, this is going to be like a central piece of the wall. 3, 2, 4, 5. Let me just fill that in. So if I press Control and move along, I should be able to fill a lot. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go one more on each side. There. So this front wall will be like in 3 parts, which will kind of make sense in a minute. Yeah, let's just pop that on there. Another one of those there. So I want it to have the feeling of being reinforced as well. So every now and then it'll have like a strut like that, like a reinforcement strut, I guess you could call it. I needed to go 3 there, didn't I? So let's just repeat that there. Okay, so either side here, this wall, 1, 2, 3, will come out another 5. Okay, yep, and the same on this side. I should really keep an eye on myself over there in case I get attacked by something. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Boom. Thank goodness for that control key when you're doing that, and the shift does straight lines as well. Makes building a lot less painful. Now what I'm going to do now is I've actually yeah, I want a bit of decor. What on one section, this part here, probably around the other side there, will be the hangar door. So it'll be the door entrance into the actual fortress. So and a hangar door fits nicely on that section there. Now what I also want to do is give the impression of it being reinforced. So this is what I'm going to use the steel blocks for. When it comes to texturing, I'll show you exactly why. So what do I want? 1, 2. I think 3's good. You want them there or there? Let's put them there for the moment. And then we'll continue that. There and there. Okay. Yeah. So far so good. And then on the top, to give that kind of rampart feel, played around with a few designs, but this one seemed to kind of work best. Where am I looking for? That's the one I'm looking for. So that will, is that right? Yeah, so that will sit there alternately. Should meet up with those struts. Yeah, good. Okay. Pop that all the way along there. Now what I want to be able to do is there'll be, oh, I'm getting too hot. I just need to pop into the muncher for a bit. I really should turn the engines off of the muncher as well. They really don't need to be on, do they? Let's pop it into idle. And hopefully, yeah, color and texture tools are ready. You know what, I don't need that shotgun in my hotbar now. How are we? 25, we should be alright for a bit. Okay, let's carry on. So we've got those along there. Yeah, what I want to be able to do is be able to walk along this wall here, but still be able to stand here and maybe shoot stuff from this rampart. So what I'm going to do now is place a half wall block all the way along in between these. Like so. Now it might look a bit weird at the moment, but I'll texture and color it soon, and hopefully it'll kind of make sense. So what I want now is on this side and on that side of this particular wall, I want a kind of tower, a defense tower. So I need to move a bit closer, don't I? So I'm gonna stand up there. Now it's really difficult to do a circle tower, but I do want some kind of shape on this one. So I'm going to use one of those initially. So that's how many is that? How many is that? So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go one more. Yeah, it needs to be a reasonable height more than the wall. I think I'll use one of those. Do it from there. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll just join that up with a block. Let's bring that up to meet that. I need to think about stability as well, so need to be a little bit careful. I think what I'll do, just do that to make sure it's okay. Now I'm going to bring this 1, 2, 3. It's the wrong button. Troll, isn't it? Ba-boom. Oh, just thrown something away. Did I just throw all my blocks away? Right. Press the wrong button and threw all of my blocks away. Okay, so now I want this to turn that way now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the sloped blocks in there. Now basically what I'm going to do there is repeat this wall design here, back around here. So I think what I'll do first is just pop a floor in so that I've got something to build against. So that wall again will go up there, and one of the turrets will sit on top of this tower here, defense. Now I've got to remember what I did now. So it was one of these, but it needs to be the opposite as to how I had it over there, which was, shape was that? So it was the need to get this bit right or it won't match up. So was that it? That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then we want that curved section to repeat there. And then this first section of wall will repeat. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will be the strut. Which will sink into the floor a bit more now because we've gone a bit deeper. Boom. One of them. One of those. Another one of them. Another one of those, and I've done something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so does it match up with the height? No, that's one too tall, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Easily fixed. Oh, it's tier 1 multi-tool. Okay. And then the top of the wall will be alternate with those, and then the half wall. Like that. I think what I might do is put the hangar door on this section here. Maybe, I don't know. I might want. I think I might want to do something different with the wall that has the hangar door on it. Okay, texture. Unfortunately, I can't do any lighting on it. Which, with some nice subtle lighting, this wall can look really good. So first of all, let's get the color tool onto these blocks. Let's try and get some sand color. So we're going to use new color configuration. So we'll pick a color initially. We'll go with this one. Configure it. Now I know sand color is sort of, and as you adjust this, it changes the color over here, so you can see what you're doing. Now I think sand color is something. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, so question is. I want a similar sort of colour as to the colour of the dunes. Let's get the texture sorted first, otherwise we can't really tell. So I want to just do this. I'll go for large, medium coverage. We can just cover it all. This gives a nice plain texture to enable us to paint onto. We might as well do both sides. We're going a bit over time. I'll just do a little bit of section of this wall, and I'll show you what I mean, and then we'll call it from there. In fact, I'm kind of happy with that color. Let's go for a big coverage again. Just do round to here for the moment, and then you can see the kind of look that I'm going to be going for. Okay, so that's that. Let's change the texture on this. This is the reason I put the steel, because you don't get this wooden texture. Oh, idiot. You don't get this wooden texture with the concrete blocks. Okay, it's all fixed. Now let's take it off medium. And I think what I'll do is make these a little bit of a darker colour so that they stand out a bit. So let's get the colour tool. Remember to take it off of medium. And what about that? I want a nice, oh yeah, that contrasts nicely with the sandy colour of the wall. And I will want a few of those running up there as well, but that's the kind of look I'm going for. We've run on a bit now, so I'm going to call it an episode there. What I'll do is I'll work on this a little bit more between episodes. So you've got the idea I'm going for now with this kind of Foreign Legion fort style thing. Yeah, I think it'll look pretty smart against the backdrop of the sand dunes and with some nice lighting. Cool, yeah, I like it. I'm liking it. And I'll have a walkway that runs all the way along here. These areas here can be used as or rooms. We'll have some stairs, wooden stairs that go up to the ramparts as well. And then yeah, I think it's going to look pretty good. I think, and I really think will suit the environment a lot as well. Good. Okay, right. I am going to call it a day there now. Thank you for bearing with me on that one. It was a little bit longer than I intended. Hope you find that interesting. If you did, please press that like button as it helps the channel grow. Thank you for subscribing if you have. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already for more episodes. I'm Monster Dad, and I will see you later. Bye.